sizes. And they can be different colors, some could have designs, some won't have designs. But it comes in all different shapes and sizes. And if you take a guess and you're wrong, you're not out, because we're just learning how to play this game. That's a good guess. It's not a pan, but they do come in all shapes and sizes, so you're thinking just perfectly. So you have the next guess. What do you think might be in there?
I think it's gonna be like Tinker Toys because you like build with them and stuff.
That would be fun, but that's not what's in there, but that was a good guess. And then you're next, Magnus, you're next.
No.
You want, Mac, I'm sorry, I do that all the time. I call the baby Magnus too.
Yeah, I thought
I do. Do you have a question, or do you want to take a guess?
a box.
Well, there is a box in there, but your job is to figure out what's in the box. Do you have a guess or a question? You can ask me questions too when it's your turn.
I do.
Do you have a question?
Yeah.
What's your question?
It's a size and it'll be, I know, it will be a.
Ask me a question. I ask a question like how.
It'll be a cylinder.
A cylinder?
Like the lamp.
No.
Ah.
Ask questions sort of like, is it something you would use to go to bed? Is it something you would use in the kitchen? Is it something you use outside the playground? You want to ask questions like that. So now you can ask the next question. Go ahead.
I think it's for the bed, and I think it's one the.
You have to ask me a question. Ask me a question.
I think it's a pillow for your bed.
It's not a pillow for the bed. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's a tractor.
All right, let me give you another clue. Every single person in this room has probably had one of these at one time or another. Every single person, and you included. You probably have used something like this as well. And perhaps you have one now. Perhaps you used it, they used it when they were kids. They may still be using it as a grown-up. Sometimes they can have hard sides, and some of them have soft sides. Hard sides, soft sides. Something you used, something your mom and dad used. So it's to you, Magnus. Mac, do you have a question? You're first. A question would it be something I would use to, you want to fill that in?
Wait.
Bake? That's a good question. No, it's not something to bake, but that's a great question. All right, Olivia, do you have a question or a guess?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think it's for the. I think it's on the bed. I think it's a blankie for on the bed.
No, it's not a blankie. That would be a really tiny blankie, wouldn't it? But I guess.
I mean, like already big on, like the perfect size of a box that is all rolled together.
But it's not a box. All right, Kara, here's a clue. You're next. You can ask me a question. Here's your clues. It helps keep things together and makes it easier to carry what you have.
A bag.
It is sort of a bag, but you need more information than that. All right? It's sort of a bag. You want to guess more? Do you have a question? Are you next? Yep, you're next.
I think.
Now here's your clues. It's sort of a bag. Every one of you have used one of these once or one time or another. They come in different shapes and sizes. Some of them are hard, some of them are soft. You have to do your own thinking.
I think it is. I think it is a shopping bag. I think.
No, but that's a great guess, and you're listening really well to the clues. Good job on that. Mac, do you have a question or a guess?
A shopping bag.
No, not quite. All right, let me give you another clue. You can all, and you'll have the next guess or question. You could use this every day if you wanted to, but maybe you made another decision in the morning when you got ready to go to school, and so you didn't use this. Now it's to you.
A backpack.
No, it's not a backpack, but
That's
you
what it
are thinking. And the next question goes to
Yes.
Kara.
That's what I.
No, it is not, but you've got a good clue. All right, I'm gonna give out another clue. Who's it to? Magnus, it's to you. No, Magnus comes after Kara. You could use this if you were going to work. You could use this if you were going to school. You could use this if you're going out to play with some friends and you had a special event coming up.
I think it's going to be like a ball to play with.
A ball? No, it's not a ball. Okay, it's to you, Mac. Let me give another clue. You can ask me a question if you want.
I think it is a coat.
No, let me give you a clue here. You can think about this. And Olivia, you're next. Here's this clue. You could use, what's in here, instead of using something like that, you could also use a paper bag. It's to you. You have a guess?
Yeah, but I'm just thinking what it is.
Well, we're not going to wait for you to think. You got to tell us here.
I know. I think it is
Do you hear all the clues? It's something you could use if you were going to school. Mom and Dad could use it if they were going to work.
I know. How about someone going to school? Getting your lunch? Is it a lunchbox?
It is a lunchbox. All right, you need to open it. Hold up, kids. Wait a minute.
You missed it.
Here was the next clue. Who knew what it was?
Me.
The next one said, if you had to sell someone might ask you, what did you bring? You might want an ice pack. I thought you were going to get it. You were right on the tip.
I actually got an ice pack.
Are you a packer or a buyer?
A packer. I'm a buyer.
Oh, and then the last clue was
Need
lunchtime.
some help here?
So you were getting pretty close.
Oh, I finally got it.
This Miss